So Pastor Chris decided to apologize to Doris, and from the apology, he left what he wanted to say and did what, and started involving his first, do I say, ex-wife. This matter long, oh, this matter long. So I feel so bad for the daughter, right? Because inside all those things, I think she is a victim. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and yeah, good evening to you all, depending on where and when you'll be watching this video from. I welcome you all back to my channel with another Ogbonge gist from the table of Pastor Chris and Doris ogala. As the day is coming past, the gist is getting hotter as the day is coming. I'm still going to show you guys where the wife had to confront him, because almost a lot was really said, and if all the wife said in that video is true about Pastor Chris, then and guilty conscience fears no accusation. If you felt that what Doris was saying about the naked picture where he talk say you sent for him about your picking, why didn't you pick up a police and go arrest her, at least sue her, let her come and defend herself? The whole thing shows that what Doris is saying is true, and a lot more truths are to be unraveled. My only pain is this young lady, like her children his children from her first wife are all grown, honestly speaking. Like, look how big this one is. You can imagine others. I think he has about 4 or 5 children with the first wife, right? Yes. And God, I beg, like, this pastor Chris, I'm trying so hard, because due to he is seen as a man of God, right? I'm trying so hard not to discriminate or criticize him. Yeah, let me use the word criticize. I'm trying so hard not to criticize him, but everything is giving true. Everything is giving true. After all, what you claim is a lie, that Doris is a liar, this one, that one, you claimed everything, and you still had to try bribing her by giving her $10,000 for her to come out and claim that it was your fellow pastors. What did you stand to achieve? What is the essence of trying to bribe her to claim that it was your fellow pastors? Your fellow pastors, as in how? Your fellow pastors don't want to see you progress, right? Somebody you offended, and you still, like, he was even making the whole case worse. And Doris is bent on seeing that he goes down. He has swallowed his pride to apologize to Doris, right? Yes. But Doris said that she is going to accept on one condition. He is going to give him $50,000. Not even naira. Press your calculator and tell me how much is $50,000. And aside the $50,000, he is going to place her on monthly allowance. She did not state how much he would be paying her, but he is going to place her on monthly allowance. And after the monthly allowance, if he doesn't place her on monthly allowance, he should now, involve her or make her a shareholder in his church, so that the income coming into his church, she is going to be getting part of it. Story long. The story is long, and come and see that everything this man is saying, everything Doris is saying, is actually coming to be true. Because what his wife said is that he is an infidel, right? He is used to the wife open mouth talk, oh guy. I'm trying so hard not to believe what the wife said, but according to the whole story, he was the one that found her trouble, because she was on her own. After 14 years of divorce, she kept her cool. She did not do anything. Even the whole scandal was going on, she did not talk, right? Now that she's talking, I know a lot of persons would discriminate. A lot of persons would say, why did she now come out to talk? Why didn't she close her mouth? If it was you that came online and you are hearing somebody say your ex-husband of how many years shared your picking naked picture, give her picture where we say your picking no wear any clothes, you share and give her, how would you feel? And aside that, they call your name. They call your name. Like, you've decided to let him be, whatever he wants to do. If saying a shame, you want the shame himself, he should go ahead and do it. But the man in question said no. Like say anything he's doing, he's going to, always find a way to involve you. Would you not, aggressively fight back? Look at a poor innocent girl. The girl is heartbroken. No, the father is trying so hard to convince the girl that Doris is lying, that Doris does not have any picture with her, right, or video with her. But he say he go send and give a very dark man. I don't know how considerate a very dark man is, right? But if I was to say or suggest anything to these people, Doris would have just deleted it and let the innocent girl be. So you want to come the punish Pikin for waiting in Papa do for the sins of his father. Now the wife has come out to say that this is his father's way of life. He has been like this ever since she is in that relationship until she left the relationship. So why punish the innocent girl? And I don't even know how he got the child's picture where we say wear clothes. Where he get that from? Is it the child that is sending it to him? Like, how did he get hold of something like that? That is another question I need somebody to ask them, because they have not really said anything about this. Like, they have not really said anything straight about the story. How did you get your child's picture where we say put on clothes? How? You can't send and give Doris, say within up. Like, I'm trying so hard not to abuse a man of God, because next thing they will say, why are you abusing a man of God? He's an anointed man of God, this one, that one. But see what a man of God did too. See how shameful. When a man of God does a disgrace himself, a disgrace in village people. And come to think that after the apology he tendered to Doris on the pulpit of his church, the wife came up to, hug him as a supportive wife that she is. I just pray that what others saw that you are not going to see it too. He's not coming flying up on stage to appreciate him. Like, how can you see a walking red flag and you will just walk in with the person? Like, I don't know how people do it though, honestly speaking. Evidences are everywhere and there. When Doris started everything, you would have said, oh, please pause, man of God, let us clear the air. At least, assuming she, stayed a little longer, she would have heard the wife's testimony. But as people normally say, they will tell you it's always good to hear another side of the story, right? At least if you don't hear from the wife, hear from the husband. But the fact that Doris and the husband and the wife, are saying the same thing, would you think they are lying? Would you think they connived to bring him down? Are they conniving? Did any of them know that he was going to bring in another woman? No. So it's obviously a coincidence. It's not as if it was an arranging. Nobody planned for something like this to happen. But I'm still not saying that he did it though, because go hard now. People go begin the twist what you talk, right? But what I know is that what I said rather is that they should look into it, because innocent people cannot come and now start suffering for what a man that cannot hold himself committed. There's a sense of a man that cannot hold himself. Like the one we pay me pass inside all his talk where we say they talk since last week. Earlier this month, all this talk now this innocent girl where we say they don't involve. Like, how would you feel hearing that they would share your video where we say wear clothes, give a very dark man, and if yes a person still warm, and the chances of that person showing it to other people is very high. How would you feel? People are saying, I love the comment I got on that particular video where this Pastor Chris Okafor invited the daughter up, right? Her countenance, her body movement says it all. Like, she is not happy and she is no longer comfortable around his wife. And yes, the wife said that the reason why the children are with him is because he took her to court and won the custody of those children. And before taking her to court, he said that those children are not his. Then when the divorce came, right, he was still the one that took them to court, took the woman to court and won custody over the child. So chances that he still sees them as children that are not his is still there, because I'm still wondering what would have led, like what discussion would have led to him sending you now understand now. And and the wife really disclosed a whole lot. Like, if all those things that they have said about this man is true, then problem. Though not be me talk more, but what I know is that there is a big problem somewhere. Anyway, guys, I would keep updating you guys on this matter until we get over it. Yes, Doris is still demanding what she is demanding, and I hope Pastor Chris give in to it, because this one where we say he talk say he go expose wetin be say if you open her mouth to talk, say everywhere go fair burst. She is bent on bringing Pastor Chris down. So if you know you have plenty things to lose, don't go about fighting with people that does not have anything to lose, because looking at Doris, I'm not sure she has something to lose. She is acting like somebody that does not have, because assuming she has something to lose from the onset, she would have respected her old age and let it go. Say man date marry me say now must. But obviously it's obvious that she does not have anything to lose. So if you have what to lose, don't go and start a fight where you cannot finish. That is just where she made a problem. When the whole thing happened, she would have just concluded that, oh, it's not a must that he must marry me. The fact that we dated does not mean that he will marry me, right? Let bygone be bygone, and let the new wife go in and see what others saw. Because say if you tell a woman say, this and that, it go be like say you the jealous and bad. So it's good for her to go in and see. Person will be say they talk, say they sleep. Hey, if I see waiting the wife talk with mouth, in what ex-wife talk with mouth, she says she has plenty things to talk about, but our time and their time are not the same. So she did the video and explained everything. So Pastor Chris, I don't know if you're ready to explain your own side of the story. You can now come and explain your own side of the story, because now who explain with the support though, if you don't expect your own, and if you don't explain your own and expect us to know that the problem is from how or the problem is from somewhere else, we are not magicians. So it's better the way you don't start the case, but finish it up, because a lot of things needs to be talked on. And the woman said that he knows people will be say they born for Pastor Chris inside their marriages. Honestly speaking, now that one shock me past. And the woman has the audacity to even call their names out, like, hey, this talk, it go end though. It's going to end, but what I don't know is when it's going to end, because as the day is going by, more revelations are coming out. As the day is going by, more things are coming out. Ew, I don't even know what to say again. Like, I just hope it does end there, because if it's not, I see this man going down the drain, because Doris is bent on, taking him down the drain. He doesn't even want to see him rise at all. So if he knows what is good for him, he should look for alternative and stop involving innocent children. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my video. And yeah, if you're new to my channel and you are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe, like, share, and yeah, comment on my video. And yeah, don't forget to turn on your notification bell, so that whenever I drop amazing videos like this, you will be among the first to get it. So see you guys in my next video. I love you all, and yeah, bye bye.